I miss you guys. So now we are live on YouTube. Here we go again. Who is back? We are here for another English immersion, guys. My name is Camila. I'm going to be the host from this conversation. I am here with amazing people, Gislaine and Deia, and we are here to discuss about the Let Them theory from Mel Robbins. This is a book, and I guess it's an interesting topic to discuss. But before we start, just a short explanation about the platform for people who doesn't know what is Talk and Talk. Talk and Talk is a language conversation platform, and here we can practice a lot of different languages in a natural environment, in a natural conversation. We are here just to have a conversation in a different language and try to share our opinion in another language. I think everyone can realize this is a English immersion. And then I'm not a teacher, guys. I am a student as you, so I am here to improve my English as well. And please don't forget that we are here just to put in practice what we already know. Don't feel afraid about mistakes. We are here just having a conversation. And before we start, we always have the introduction period and moment because it's good to know each other. I know Gislaine and Dea, but let's start with you, Gi. Could you please introduce yourself? And if you want to share something different, because I was aware about the platform for 3 weeks, so if you want to say something.
Okay, guys, my name is Gislaine. I'm 40 years old. I graduated in civil engineer. I have always loved construction, and I took the course and supervisor like project 3D design, like Revit, AutoCAD, and SketchUp. And I have been married to 14 years. I met my husband in college, and he worked in construction
Oh,
with me. Yeah, and we have our business on, and yeah, I think that's it about me.
nice. Girls, I will put the link here from the video and some words that I get from the video because I guess it's interesting. If you want to watch later, okay, feel free. I will
Mhm.
put here. And Yodea, please,
Okay,
it's your first
okay.
time here, so do you want to introduce yourself?
Yes. So, good evening, guys. My name is Andrea. I live in Guarujá. I've been attending on this platform since October 2021. It's a long time, but I'm still need to improve my speaking skills because of this I am here every day. You can find me here in every immersion, you will see my face on YouTube because I really like this place. I believe that we can improve our abilities to speak in English, but we improve other parts as well. It's really good environment. So I advise you to try, to know about Talk and Talk. I am administrative assistant in a Japanese restaurant. I am a person that really likes going to concerts. I am addicted to listening to music, being in contact with this, I don't know, the bands that I like. I really like to know about the news. So this is the things that I like to do. So that's it.
Nice. Since 2021, are you here in the
Yes,
platform? Oh my gosh, long period.
long period.
So let's introduce myself, girls. My name is Camila. I am 40. I live in São Paulo, in the capital. I work as an accountant. So I am from the finance field for over 10 years, almost 50 to be honest. And I've been here in Talk and Talk since March 24 as a speaker, and I became a host in June 24. So in this month, I will celebrate 1 year as a host here in the platform. So it's a good achievement in my opinion. I can see the difference when I have the opportunity to speak with the others, or when I in a situation when I need to introduce myself, because we are doing it every day here. And this
Mhm.
becomes like natural. So it's like, I don't know, guys, if you feel it, but I don't have problems with this anymore. Of course, in a interview, we need to change a little bit about the introduction, but I guess this is not a bigger problem. And as Andrea said, we are here because we can improve our English, but we can develop other things, about communication, about the learn the others better, to listen the others. So I guess it's a process. And if you want to enjoy the platform in this way, to make a network, to be like in a therapy, sometimes it happens. So I guess this it's a good place to do it for sure. Let's move on, girls. I don't think Gislaine have already known about the let them theory, but I don't think Andrea know. But let's move on. Have you ever tried to convince someone to see your worth and they just didn't? What would have happened if you had simply let them go? What do you think, G?
It's so hard to say, but I remember this woman when I saw the video, and it's so important that her story is so good. Her story is so good. Yeah, because she teach me a lot. I don't know if you
Mhm.
read this book. Did you read it, Camila? This book
Yes,
or no yet?
yes, yeah, I read.
Okay, nice. I didn't, but I will.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't. I just saw the video when
Mm-hmm.
she talking about I think she has one son, one daughter, and his son, I think, is married. Is she worried about him? But like this, all right? He
Yeah, yeah.
married, get married, and she said, "Let them." Her daughter said, "Let them." That's why. Yes, I have, and I wasted a lot of energy,
Mm-hmm.
this I remember this, and I tried to improve myself, and I just let them. Now I remember all the time this woman, when for example when I talk to my mom, I told her, let them, man, let them,
Mm-hmm.
because they have a life, they have I don't know, it's need to happen with them, because they have a choice, and my mom, she needs to care her life, she needs to enjoy her life, and like that's why I say for my mom, let her too, let her, let
Mm-hmm.
them, let them. This is so important. Yeah. Wow. This
Yes.
topic, I love it.
Yes, Mel Robbins, she has the first book, I guess, of her was related to something. She was depressed, and she has a book. I guess I don't remember the title, but it's like the theory like 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. If you want to do something and you
Mm-hmm.
don't want to do, like going to the gym during the morning, and then she always said count, do like the airplane, do like a rocket. If you want to do something, just count and do it. And this was so simple. It's like the let then theory, in my opinion. It's so simple. You look like, oh, we always say, don't let them, let someone, don't care about too much. But it's like
Mm-hmm.
she could say that it really happens, and we are not in control of the other's life. This is the point, I guess.
Yeah.
We don't want to control the other's life, like if I
Yeah.
want to
Mm-hmm.
for example, be, I don't know, eat healthy foods, and I am always try to say to
Mm-hmm.
G, oh, you cannot eat like that, but I am wasting my life and my time
Mm-hmm.
because G is the person responsible for that. So it's really hard
Mm-hmm.
for me, guys, to be in this
Yeah.
space. I am always try to maybe helping the others could be
Mm-hmm.
something not so healthy, I don't know.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you there.
Yes, I totally agree with you, girls. And I was thinking here, and I believe that we pass it through this situation all the time. I believe that we tend to have the wish to prove to someone that we value, but we don't need to do it. We need to believe in ourselves, and we need to know our say that we need to know about our value, not the others.
Mhm.
Okay, the others as well. But if they don't realize your value, you don't need to, to waste your time trying to prove for someone that you have a value. I don't know if you got my idea, guys. because we get frustrated. As you said, we cannot change anyone. We cannot change the weather, like an expression that I've learned in the aula com
Oh,
música, you know.
oh.
So I am put here to use that. So, it's there are a lot of things that is out of our control. So we need to let them. And I believe that if I would have let them go before, maybe I would have saved a lot of energy, and I don't know, not get so much frustrated because, of course, when we are trying to show your value for someone and so someone don't realize that, we'll get frustrated. It's normal, but I don't know. It's not necessary to focus on it. Just try to do your best and you know your value and just go on. But I know that it's really hard, to follow.
Yes, it is. I guess I am trying to help the others a lot. And this is not so good sometimes because maybe they don't care too much. I am wasting my time and losing my time trying to change someone. Like if I am always trying to, for example, we can say about English. If I am trying to show from the others the importance of studying English, guys, everyone knows that we need to study English nowadays. I'm not the special person who will change their mind. So I guess everyone is responsible. Maybe I know the importance, but I don't care. It's like my
Mhm.
choice. And it's sad, but I guess we need to respect. It happens a lot with me. I've been trying to change a lot this kind of situation, but it's not easy because we love the others and we want the
Mhm.
others better, the others' life. But maybe it's not our responsibility. Not maybe. This is not our responsibility for sure. So
Yeah.
it's
And
like, oh, please go ahead there.
sorry, I just interrupted you, Camila,
No,
because I
please.
just remembered something that I agree with you about the English as well. For example, I have some friends that I advise for attending on Talk and Talk, because it's something that makes me feel better, and I've been noticing my improvement, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So if I am improving myself, I want that my friends improve themselves as well. But as you said, sometimes we talk a lot. Oh, we need to study. We need to continue. We need to keep going with the English. You will not. You can't forget about study. But then just me are concerned about because the person that really needs don't care. So it's the hard part. You need to understand that, okay, if the person don't care about, I will not care as well, because
Mm-hmm.
I am thinking about my life and I am improving myself. So, sometimes we need to forget about the others because we start to be a bored person, a boring person,
Yeah.
because we are talking every time. Oh, you need to study for the person. But when the times comes and I don't know, years ahead, people realize that, oh, I should have studied English before. You will be not
Yeah.
my problem, right?
Yes. Go ahead,
That's
G.
Oh my gosh. Thank you, Andrea, again. Thank you. I agree totally, guys, because now I can go to Brazil and come back to United States more easy for me, I can't stop, for example. It's more comfortable, but no, I don't stop. I need it. I needed to talk. Guys, my job here is just to talk about my job, for example. Oh, I need to do this, and the customer show me, and they need it. I
Mm-hmm.
can, I can, I can improve with them. This, it's not bad, I think, because I work with them. But for me, no, it's not necessary. Just need, no, I need more. I need more. I need more. I need more. I need to learn more because that is when I learn one word, just one word, I say, oh my gosh, I listened this before. Oh my gosh. Oh, This is happening with you, Camila. I say, oh my gosh, that's why I didn't understand. But they say, oh my gosh, and that's why I needed to study every day and stay here and look at I think this platform for because you talk, for example, sorry, Camila, but you you went to another country, and you was studying. And here, for example, here for me, it's better here in
Mm-hmm.
talk because you talk a lot all the time. There is a lot of like how can I say that? And for example, like a new word, you learn a new word, you talk a new word, and then there is a lot of subtitle. Come on, how can I say that when for
Topics,
example,
maybe.
like talk,
Topics.
yes, topics, different talks. I talk just about my job. Here for me it's so hard, but I love it stay here.
Yes. I have some moments in school abroad that we have to discuss about topics. But guys, it was so silly. Like, let's discuss about movies. Let's discuss about famous person. Let's discuss about aliens. And I was like, my
Aliens.
gosh.
Oh my gosh.
Yes. And I said, oh my gosh, in Talk and Talk, we have so deep conversations
Exactly.
all the time. I don't have the papers here,
Copy.
but in the future I can share with you guys. Like, let's talk about food. And what are your kind of food that you prefer? Talk about a specific food of your country. And I said, oh my gosh, we are so ahead in the
Hmm.
platform because we don't have this kind of silly conversation here. We have
Yeah.
deep conversation. We need to think to discuss about it. And sometimes the conversation that we have here in English, we don't have in Portuguese.
In Portuguese, exactly.
So it's like we are pushing ourselves really hard. And if I need to put in the balance, I would say that I am practicing more here in Brazil than abroad because there, as I said, I was with the Brazilian people around me. Sometimes, of course, we need to have information. Sometimes to speak with the others. I was all the time trying to speak with someone, but I guess here we have a good opportunity to improve. We don't need to travel abroad to be better.
Mhm.
We can be here and be in touch with the language every day. She is a good example because she lives abroad and she's here practicing with us. So
Yeah.
it's really good. It's really interesting. We don't see the value sometimes, but I guess we are doing very well here. Very well. I told you from a day I in Philip. I was not there to try to find my fluence. I was there
Hmm.
just to practice with different people and to, of course, to enjoy the country. But here we are doing very well. I know how to introduce myself. My first day, everyone was staring at me in front of class, and people the teacher said, oh, could you please introduce yourself? For me it's like, come on, this goes like natural. And people feel
Yes.
afraid about because they are so shy sometimes. They were so shy and so young, guys, people
Mm.
with 18 and 20, and I was like, oh my gosh, they
Yes.
are so young. But it's so good.
Suffering, right?
Yes, but it's so good to have this experience. Imagine if you are 18 and your parents pay a course to study abroad, you need to enjoy this opportunity, right? They
Yeah.
don't, they are not enjoying, but I guess it's a great opportunity, guys. And another thing that lives abroad can teach us it's to learn how to live in a place when everything works well. The
Hmm.
subway, it's a clean city, everything. Of course, the food was not so good, but the place was so beautiful and you feel safe, different from
Hmm.
Brazil. This was the point for me.
Yeah.
I was really sad at the beginning because this is totally different from Brazil, guys.
Yeah.
Totally different. And as I said, no one cares about your accent there. No one. No one care. They just want to speak with you. So we here we feel like, oh, I need to speak better in English. No one care, guys. No one.
Yes, but I think, Camila and G, I don't know if you will agree with me. The
Mm-hmm.
problem here in Brazil about the communication to speak in English, it's
Mm-hmm.
about us, about our mindset, Brazilian mindset,
Totally.
because I remember that I spend a lot of time to have this confidence to speak. I always will say that, guys, because change my life.
Mm-hmm.
Since we get confident to speak, everything changed because of this afraid of judgment, but not because they, I don't know, uh, people that, I don't know, lives abroad could judge me. No, about the Brazilian that could judge me, that judge all
Mm-hmm.
the time, even now. Nowadays that I can communicate myself, of course I made a lot of mistakes, but if I am sure that someone listening me speaking English will put a lot of mistakes, because people just
Mm-hmm.
do that. And for me, it's really bad to think about that because the foreign
I
people
agree.
really don't care about your
Don't
level
care.
or about your
Mm-hmm.
English. If
No.
they can understand you, okay. Just us think, oh,
Mm-hmm.
I am I am talking. It's okay. Oh, what I needed to use now, the present perfect or
Mm-hmm.
the past simple?
Yeah.
Yes,
Come on,
continue.
guys.
Yeah, all
Come
the
on.
time. Yeah,
Of
all the
course, we
time.
need
Yeah.
to change, but
To learn about this. Mm-hmm.
we don't need to be like, I need to be perfect. It's impossible to be
Mm-hmm.
perfect because we are not perfect in our mother tongue,
Mm-hmm.
and we want to be
Yeah.
perfect in English. So it's a syndrome of cachorro louco dog. I don't know how to say that we have here in Brazil, to judge others people, and I don't agree with it.
Yes, it happens a lot. In my class, we have five Brazilian guys there,
Mm-hmm.
and the others were from Taiwan, Japan, Mexico. I guess this kind of. But in class, no one was judging me. The Brazilian people were not judging me. But I think I understand you there. Maybe people
Hmm.
on street, on a restaurant, pay attention about your English, just to say you are Brazilian, right? Like they can catch your, I don't know, mistakes. It's like this is in a different color, the words. When you make a mistake, everyone can see like, I got it. This is wrong. But
Yeah.
my professor, she
Mm-hmm.
was really crazy, and she always said, guys, if I said something really fast and she said, stop it, say again using
Mm-hmm.
grammar. And I felt
Hmm.
like, oh my gosh, because we
Mm-hmm.
felt emotional sometimes. We want to
Yeah.
share our opinions. And she say, just try to say again using the grammar. Put is this in front of
Mm-hmm.
instead of say
Hmm.
this is. And okay, so
Yeah.
before we start to speak, I was
Mm-hmm.
thinking twice. And I
Hmm.
realized that here in the platform, we don't think twice because no one will correct you. So there,
Yes.
I was
Mm-hmm.
thinking about my words, like I need to put am I instead of not I am. So
Hmm.
we need to think a little bit more because we want to say things correctly, you know. It's so good to
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
see someone speaking English when you see like, oh my gosh, I want to speak like that person. But I
Mm-hmm.
guess here we could do it. We have time to do it. We can think before we speak. We don't need to just say whatever we want. Of okay, I guess the platform can give you the space to be brave enough to speak in English. I agree with that. But in a different level, I guess we can take time and thinking about the phrase or the your idea and try to share in a good way. I guess we have time. This is the place when you can have mistakes, I guess.
Yeah. Exactly.
So
Wow.
we need to enjoy more this space, guys. I all that I was there and I was thinking, oh my gosh, in talk and talk, we need to
Mm-hmm.
change a little bit about our mindset, trying to
Hmm.
use good words. But no one will judge you or correct you, but just me.
Mm-hmm.
I can see you. I can see or feel when I made a mistakes and I can change in the next immersion, for example, because we are here every day, every day. So
Yeah.
it's really good, guys.
Yeah.
And when you can have a good information when we want to have information about subway station or a time when
Mhm.
you need to go for a different place. This is so grateful, right? Because you can say, oh, I could get this information by myself in another language. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
this is
Can
good.
I
Go
say
ahead, G. Go
something?
ahead, G.
Um,
Go ahead, please.
yeah, I agree totally with you. And it's so hard because I remember when I started hearing talking, guys, I was so surprised because a lot of people just, you and Camila Andre, I say, oh my gosh, I talk about you guys, I talk to about my husband, I say for him, love, they speak very well English. They
Yeah.
live in Brazil. Mm-hmm. And I saw a lot of video about talk about my husband, a lot of friends too. But yeah, guys, and there is a lot of people living here. Brazilian guys don't speak very well the
Yeah.
same you guys. Sorry, because all the time I know I understand it's so hard because they some people hard work here. I know I
Mhm.
understand, but when you have a dream for to talk for like grow up your career, and it's better because it's this. For example, guys, my English I needed to improve my English every single day. Why? Because I need to talk. I needed to talk another client. It's coming another customer, and I needed
Mhm.
to another step. I think about another step, but I agree with you guys about another person correct was all the time and observation when I talk. I don't know, but when I stay with Brazilian guys, I say I don't know why, but my English it's like you know I don't know
Yeah.
why. I don't know. But now I'm feeling better because I stay here.
Mhm.
Because I don't know. I think because I talking about like free. It's better for when I talk to my customer.
Mhm.
Because I'm proven here all the time. I talk about a lot of things. And that's why I think I feel more comfortable for to talk with them. But I agree with you, Camila, when you say about the because there happened something about one things, and I say for American guys about when I learned this, I talked to him about, oh, I according Nikki, I talk to him, I say, oh, according Nikki, he says, according, what is according, Gigi? I say, oh, this is wrong according. He says, yeah, huh? I said, hey, yes, it's wrong. My ex-manager, she said, no, Gigi, you, you're correct. He didn't know about this. It's according, like another level,
Mm.
like de acordo com André, according. I say, yes, Jeff. I mean, I say it's correct, okay, but he's American, I say, when I learned it, I put in my vocabulary for to try, And some things you said, Andre, a lot of word I put in here my notebook. Oh my gosh, this is word I'm looking for after the immersion, and that's why I think everybody needed to learn it and continue stay here, and every day, every single day, and because
Yeah.
it's important to improve your English. If you want to
Yeah.
have a dream for to talk, you need to stay here, because I never seen that like the same. I never. I looking for long time. No, I find.
Yes, and every person or every student that I had the opportunity to talk, they say to
Hmm.
me, I don't have a place to practice in Brazil. And I say, oh, why not? I practice in a platform. I always said that, guys, you don't need to
Hmm.
be here to practice. Because
Yeah.
in fact, they don't practice every day, 24 hours a day. They just all the time I said, thank you, sorry. We
Hmm.
just say that a lot. Can you please that? Do you like that? We use the basic English to have a
Yeah.
communication in these places, guys. How can I don't know. You have a simple words. How can I do to
Hmm.
go to the which line can I have? Green. You need to use the basic English. But in fact, here in the
Hmm.
platform, we need to to have a different kind
Yeah.
of or level of English, you know. There
Mm-hmm.
we have a activity. Maybe you can do it. You need to write what you learn from the class. For example,
Mm-hmm.
sometimes you watch a movie and then the teacher said to me, if you want, I will correct your writing so you can write me a letter explain about the movie that we watched. And I say, oh my gosh.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah, so it was like a
Wow.
extra activity. Of course, we don't have time to do it every immersion, but
Mm-hmm.
sometimes if you want to get a new vocabulary, here we have a lot of difficult words. We use difficult words sometimes. Every immersion we try to put a different level here in English. And I guess, I don't know if you agree, girls, all the times we feel like, oh, but I have a Brazilian accent when I speak
Mm-hmm.
in English. But
Mm.
you can improve it later in the future, you know. No one care about your accent. The most important is to be understandable, you know. Go ahead, G.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and this is point for me. It's so important, Camila, because I understand when you said, when Andrea said, in a lot of people, I understand.
Mm-hmm.
And I work, and sometimes I need to understand my clients. They are sorry, India people,
Oh my.
and Japanese people, and American people. They speak it, a lot of they speak slang, and we need to. I don't know how can I say that. For I forgot the word, forçar
Mhm.
entender. That's why that's good,
Yeah.
perfect. I think it's some. I think I know people like worry about this when, for example, my pronunciation. For example, Brazilian guys, I think judge each other. I
Yeah.
think
Yeah.
because, yeah, I think Brasilia. I think it judge each other. It's for me
Yes.
now. I don't care about this. For me now,
Mhm.
because my customer, India people. Oh my gosh, when I talk to India, it's you say, oh, I understand, but it's for me it's beautiful because they try to talk to me for me understand, and each other,
Yeah.
because it's so hard for both. I think it's hard, and there is one joke about this because, for example, one guys, Brazilian guy say, oh, for example, you speak three language because I speak a little bit Spanish because sometimes I need to like help a muchacho for work with me. And then, yes, they speak very, very fast. I say, oh, muchacho, habla mucho rápido, no entiendo. See, and then American guys, I say, oh, that's why I need to learn English because you don't just speak one language. American guys just one language. They say all the time, Gigi, oh my gosh, your English is better than the past. I say, thank you, all the time. They said,
Yes. And I guess, I don't know, I guess USA can be similar. This not a
mhm,
hard English, but in London, I guess they or Liverpool suffer a lot because the
Yeah.
accent
I
is
suffered.
totally different.
really?
I suffered, guys, but at the same time, I was really proud of myself because, of course, in the first day was terrible, and I passed through difficult situations there. I missed the train. I get lost there. I got lost there a little, so I needed to solve it. And I needed to do my jumps there.
Yeah.
And I could
Yeah.
do. So I am really proud of myself. But of course, it was not so easy. But okay, after 2, 3 days was better. But the first day was terrible. Was terrible.
Mhm.
Was terrible.
And we,
Here,
oh, please go ahead, G.
sorry. Here, I think it's so hard for someone because, for example, guys, there is someone don't speak English and they continue the same job. They hate the job, but they don't
Mm.
speak English. That's why they keep this job. And in, in my case, I think it's different because I was the same job in Brazil and here, the same.
Mm-hmm.
And for me, now it's better for me because I open my company here now. When I start to learn and then open my company because I know my husband, he electric and a plumber, and that's why we work together. I do remodeling the house and he fix another things. And then another people when talk to me about think about their job, I say, I just listen, like let them, because I talk to them about, oh, you need to study. Are you studying? Are you studying?
Yeah.
No yet, no yet, I no yet. Because nothing. Just
Yeah.
start. Sorry, Dutch start. Dutch,
No,
yeah, just start.
I don't
Because
know
and
why
chat
people.
start and continue, because this is for me it's a progress.
Yes.
When someone said, oh, 3 months you can speak English. Uh, through, mm, sorry,
No, this is not
you
true,
can
guys.
improve. You can improve 3 months. You
Mm-hmm.
can, but it's better if you continue. And if you have a dream, guys, I think it's my advice for everyone. If you're
Yes.
watching was in the YouTube, it's so important.
Yeah.
Yes, and I don't think why people until now, we are in 2025 and people don't think about studying a different language. Don't need to be English, okay? Can be another different language. But around me, guys, I guess I have only one or two friends who speak in English. And I am 40 right now, so I really don't understand that why people don't get the language like I will learn this, because if you have a
Mhm.
brain, I have the same
Mhm.
brain as you. We can study, guys, but of course it's not easy. Here in the platform we have examples, good example, but we have the bad people who don't want to improve. In school, I was studying abroad. In school, people don't care. The
Mhm.
teacher said, "Oh, can you read this part of the test?" And person, "Oh God, I need to read this." But you are paying for it, and I guess, of course, the
Yes.
it's so good when we can have a trip abroad and solve the problems and go for a different place. I was by myself in USA last weekend, and I suffer a little bit because the subway is like a mess. And I
Mm-hmm.
was like, oh my gosh, I don't think I will take the subway here. I was really afraid about it. And I was by myself, I was alone. But I took the subway and I was okay, I will do it. If
Yeah.
if
Mhm.
I go to the
I f-
wrong place, I can change. And then was really a different kind of. It's like I can do it. So instead of
Mhm.
thinking about the others, as you said, we always said study because we want the others
Mhm.
improvements, you know.
improve it.
Yeah.
Yes,
Mhm.
but they don't care, guys.
It,
It's hard to leave the others, right?
Mm-hmm.
mhm.
Go ahead, G.
It's like the same the gym. I think it's like the same the gym. The
Yes,
same. If you don't do it, someone don't do, no can't for keep this for you. No, you need to do.
yes,
I think the English is like the same. You will walk out. It's the same. It's the
yes,
same. You need to practice, learn, practice, and yeah, you need to start and don't give up.
yes, and
If
no
you have
one
a
can,
dream,
right?
yeah, yeah, because I have a friend. They speak like basic, like level basic, and they
Mhm.
stop it. They stop, just stop. You know,
Yeah,
I think I don't know, but someone need help sometimes. I see them all the time. They see, for example, when I here it's so hard for us guys because, for example, sometimes we need to call your doctor, make appointment.
yeah,
Yeah, and and all the time you say, oh, do you have a translator? All the time. No. For
yeah,
example, or you start to learn it because one day you say, no,
yeah,
no, no need to translator. No need it. I
yeah,
can I, I can speak English very well. Okay, you can say that. Or no need it. I don't know. It's all the time translator. All the time I listen them to talk about this. I say, oh my gosh, do you live in United States? 15 years, 10 years.
15
Yeah. Hmm.
years?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a comfort zone, right, guys? Because I don't understand why people for example, we did a exchange program, and I'm continuing studying. And
Mhm.
I intend to continue studying for a long time because I believe that if I study, keeping practicing, I will lose everything that I've learned.
Yes.
And I don't understand did the exchange program and forget about, oh, okay, my English now it's okay.
Mm-hmm.
Why? Why, guys? Why? Why?
No.
You waste a lot of money, you spend a lot of money, and
Mm-hmm.
you are not putting practicing what you have
Mm-hmm.
learned before.
Yeah,
I don't
because
know.
because it's not easy and people give up easily about the challenge, right?
I
If
think it's a lack of purpose, Camila.
yes, maybe I agree.
Because if you don't have a purpose, it's difficult to
Yeah,
continue.
Andrea, but Andrea, I agree with you like little bit because, for example, proposal, Andrea, this moment nowadays, everybody needs to speak English, baby.
Yes.
Everybody needs to speak English because when you buy a machine, the everything's English.
Yeah.
Everything's English. For you communication about the world in English, for example, I don't I don't know about any one word in India people. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
But just we talking about English and Japanese, it's the same,
Mhm.
you
Yeah.
know.
And I don't know, guys. Maybe I agree with you, G. I guess
Yeah.
people must to learn English for a while. I believe 10 years ago, this was something that I need to have English. And now I think 5% of the
Mm-hmm,
Brazilian population just
mm-hmm,
speak
Yeah.
in English.
mm-hmm,
So
mm-hmm.
imagine.
Guys, can I share really little bit one things
Please
here?
go ahead, go ahead.
Here happened something. I don't know if I can explain in English, but I can try. Um, there is one man. He was a driving, and but he, I don't know, he did a little mistake in the road, and
Oh,
the policy stopped him and say, "Oh, you are wrong. You need to do a return." He says, "Oh, just say yes, yes, okay." Mm-hmm. He in jails now, prison. He is
mm,
going. I think he go to the deportation because
oh,
this. Mm-hmm. Because he didn't anything English, anything, and it's a simple no, you can't go just doing her turn. The policy man, like, he signed with him about this because these guys, I know her sister,
mm-hmm.
his sister, yes. And then that's why I know this story, because the policy says no, you can return, please, that's why.
What
It's
is the
difficult.
funny part is because the guy can say, "Oh, they are so rude with me," but you don't respect the rules from the country, and you think you are right. Like
Yeah.
you need to know the basic, right, to be in a place like that. I had the opportunity to rent a car in Vancouver,
Mm-hmm,
and I was with a friend, and she was complaining the trip about the speed in the road, like, oh,
Hmm.
this is only 60. And I said, but this is happening in Brazil all the time. She was complaining about the speed.
Hmm.
And I
mm-hmm,
said, you live in a different country. This is not Brazil. Accept it.
Yeah.
You don't need to run here as in Brazil. We just need to
Hmm.
accept the rules.
mm-hmm.
And she was like complaining all the time, but I need to run. I would like to
Yeah.
run. Look this railroad. I forgot. Look
Hmm.
this. And I said,
Mm-hmm,
stop to complain, please. You don't need to. We cannot change the rules here just
mm-hmm,
because you want.
mm-hmm,
And I said,
Yeah. We need to
they are.
respect.
Yes, Vancouver was in the top 10 cities, best
Mhm.
best
mm-hmm.
cities to live in the world. And
Nice.
I said to
Wow.
her, this must to be something. They are the best for
Wow.
a reason. You don't need to think you are Brazilian people. You can change everything here.
Yeah.
And she was like, okay, okay. She doesn't agree with me, But I said, okay, okay, I need to
Yeah,
respect. But
stop
come on,
complaining in my
yes, enjoy
Yeah.
the trip, enjoy the view
yes.
instead of thinking in Brazil would be different.
Go
Yes,
to
would be.
Brazil. Come back to
Yes,
Brazil,
come
right?
back to Brazil. What are you doing
Yeah.
here? So
Because if you don't like they follow their rules, there is rules.
yes,
Yeah.
guys, and this was something really that makes me really surprised about the rules on subway.
Mm-hmm.
People on the street, they are so polite. They always said,
Mm-hmm.
"Oh, I'm sorry, thank you, sorry, thank you," all the time. And I felt like, oh my gosh, in Brazil, they are, I don't know, we used to be we used to I don't know to accept the
Mm-hmm.
less. We
Mm,
don't want to be in a better place. We just
Mm-hmm.
accepted that we are not the good one and don't want to change. We just accept
Mm-hmm.
like
Yeah,
yeah.
this is
I
sad.
agree.
This is so sad. I was every day there thinking about, oh my gosh, I cannot see something on the street like a garbage or nothing, nothing. People take the garbage. I have some hiking place to visit in
Hmm.
the forest there. It was really hard, but you don't see anything. A
Yes.
bottle of, I don't know, a soda can, you don't see nothing. And it's like
Mm-hmm.
sad because here in Brazil, I don't know if we can change it, if you have time to do it. But in
Mm-hmm.
fact, we learned something. I learned how to be a better person there, crossing the
Yes.
street in the right place, wait from the
Mm,
sign. Also, it's really hard, guys. Guys, I
Yeah.
know that we
good.
don't speak too much about the topic, but I guess this is good immersion because
Good.
we are here to practice no
Mm-hmm.
matter the topic of, okay, I think everyone here know this is not an obligation. We don't need to discuss about the question. This is a place to
But
have a conversation, right?
yeah,
Go
but
ahead, Jill.
this I think this question needs to repeat again because it's so
Yeah.
nice.
I will, and I need to share
Yeah.
the
We
video
we
because
didn't
Yeah.
Andrea,
use, right? We didn't use.
yes,
Yeah.
I
Keep
will bring
the
it.
keep this.
Yes,
Yeah.
I will. I will. I love Mel Robbins' ideas, so I will bring it
Mm-hmm.
again. So, girls, I will share. I put the link, the survey link in the chat. If you want to give me your opinion, I know that we are just having a normal conversation. It's so good because
I
it's like
love
we are
it.
in a bar having this kind of conversation, sharing ideas. So we can
Mm-hmm.
talk about this topic in the future again, okay? And I
Okay.
hope that you have enjoyed as much as I did.
Of
And
course.
I
Of
hope see you soon, guys,
course.
in another time here. I need to practice all the time, as
Yeah.
much as I was in Vancouver. So, see you soon,
Mm-hmm.
guys, in another time. It's so good to come back to see everyone again. And I know that we are doing very well. I don't want to miss you again because we are in a process, and we need to be together until the end.
Guys,
Let's
thanks
go.
so
Thank
much.
you so
Thank
much,
Thank
you.
you,
girls.
girls. I love
Bye
it.
Thank you
bye.
Thank
so
you.
much. I
Bye
love it
bye.
too. Thank you.